8.7 billion species of life exist on planet Earth, and that is just 20 to 25% of the actual number. Means 80% is still left to be discovered. And human being is just one species that was making a mess of Mother Earth. On the other hand, a small lizard like gecko is inspiring to save our planet. To know more about it, check out our previous episode on biomimicry. If you believe in alternative thinking, join our creative community at Ideas Ki Pathshala. Today, let's understand how to biomimic by traveling across the world. Let's go to Zimbabwe. Imagine you are an architect and you have a task, designing a shopping center. Based on your research, you observed a key challenge. That is, a shopping center consumes very high energy, almost 300 to 400 kilowatts per hour per square meter, and it emits high level of carbon dioxide. On top of that, Zimbabwe has extreme electricity crisis. In fact, in recent years, they face even 18 hours of load shedding. You dig a little deeper to identify the object of challenge. Which elements in a shopping center consume high energy? Air conditioner, heater, lighting. Next step is to oppose challenge and create an imaginary scene. What if the building has low or zero energy consumption? Has no cooling device like AC but still remains cool? Has no heater, still remains warm? From this you highlight the core need. We need a shopping center that can regulate internal temperature irrespective of the outside. Now let's create a club of all those living beings on planet Earth who regulate the internal temperature irrespective of the outer temperature. Some of them are tuna, polar bear, cactus, termites. Tuna, one of the fastest fish, maintains a body temperature at 25 to 30 degrees Celsius even if the water temperature is just 6 degrees. But how does it do that? Thanks to the wonderful meshwork of blood vessels designed such that warm and cool blood flow in opposite directions, and in the process heat is transferred from warm to cool blood. From underwater, let's fly to the North Pole. 50% of polar bear weight is fat, and it is this thick fatty skin that provides insulation from the biting Arctic cold. From Arctic to desert, want to beat the heat? Drink from cacti. Yes, it's a water bottle. 90% of its mass is water. But how does it prevent water loss? Thanks to the many tiny spines. Together, they provide shade from sun just like an umbrella. Let's go to Savannah to meet these tiny architects. Yes, the termites. They build mounds up to 30 feet high with top-class ventilation. For this little being, it is like building Burj Khalifa. Isn't it amazing? They use clay soil, a material with high thermal mass. In simple words, in winter it acts as a heater, storing energy during the day and releasing it inside in the night. In summer, it releases heat outside, keeping the mound cool. Also, mounds are porous with a beautifully designed network of holes, tunnels and chimneys that draws in fresh air, cools it, and pushes out the stale, warm air from the mound, acting as a lung, air conditioner, heater. Salute to these tiny builders. Now is the time to implement these lessons in a shopping center. How can we build a shopping center with more shade, less heat gain, like the cacti spines? Multiple overhangs where the outer walls and edges protrude out just like the spines. To create a shopping center with a heater and cooler effect, just like the mound's clay soil, which material to use? One option can be concrete, as it works similar to a mound soil. To design a shopping center with high ventilation and self-cooling system like the mound holes, tunnels and chimneys, which elements to use? Porous walls, fans, thin tunnels, multiple chimneys create a cooling effect. Because of all these ideas, no need for an air conditioning system, thereby saving the owners $3.5 million. Even the energy consumption is 90% lower than others. The rents are 20% lower. That's the story behind Eastgate Shopping Center at Harare. These are the 6 simple steps on how to biomimic. From this story, we realize there is so much to learn even from the smallest of beings. You can share your biomimicry story in the comment section or write to Springy at springs.ideas@gmail.com. Thank you very much, guys. Have a wonderful weekend.